on this. I'm honored that you would ask me to do the interview. So thank you for that. So first off, my name is Zeke Locke. I serve as the site coordinator for the Community Healing Resource Center at the Apostolic Pentecostal Church of Morgan Park, which is in the Morgan Park neighborhood of Chicago. That's on Chicago's far south side, an area that is ravaged by violence and all kinds of other things like that. I think that many people know about the violence and the gunshots and other things like that in Chicago. And I will say this, when Chicago is not the worst city in the United States when it comes to violence, but any violence is horrible as it stands. The reason that the Community Healing Resource Center started is because the director of Live Free Illinois, which is what the Community Healing Resource Center is a subsidiary of, the director of that organization was out canvassing one day with Live Free. They were out canvassing one day in one of the neighborhoods of Chicago. And as they were canvassing, knocking on doors, they were walking down one of the streets and there was a dead body laying in the street, laying there just in the open. It was early morning. There was a dead body laying on the streets. The police had not seen this body yet. It hadn't been reported. He was a victim of gun violence. Here's the problem. It was right there at a park, right across the street from a park. There's a dead body laying there. Like, who's making sure that the innocent kids who have nothing to do with any of this, who's making sure that they're okay? Who's making sure that they're all right? Who's making sure that they're getting the counseling and things that they need after seeing a dead body? There's a statistic, and I don't know the exact numbers. You can quote me on this, but something along the lines of over 50% of youth in Chicago see a dead body by the time they reach 12 years old. My background, believe it or not, is actually in music. I am an artist. I'm actually a signed artist. I'm a gospel artist. I work alongside inside of churches. I actually work at the church also at APC Morgan Park, where I direct the music. But I see that there is a way that the two things can work together. And so we offer all kinds of services, not just mental health like counseling and things like that, but we also offer different things like different canvassing events. We'll show up, we do vigils, we do all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of support groups that go on from site to site. Our site does a lot of support groups as well. Because my background is in music, then I am able to bring music as a form of therapy. I do believe that music is therapy. Think about it. When you healing voices is a thing that we started at the Community Healing Resource Center on my site, because that's my background, doing music. And what we do is we get people together to sing through the trauma. That's the tagline, sing through the trauma. And so with people who have been traumatized by different things, domestic violence, gun violence, we give people the opportunity to come in and just sing it out. So we might just come up with a track, like there have been for the last few times where we would literally just make a track right there on the spot, and people will get their pens and papers out and they'll write like a verse. Last time we had somebody who did spoken word.